5日 ，Hi。
Just the way you are. If you're new to this morning yoga movement, this is day 5 of a 30-day challenge that I have going on. You're welcome to just jump right in and do this video on its own, or if you want to, I would love for you to join us for the entire program. You can click on the first link that's right below in the description box, or better yet, go watch the day 0 introduction video to this challenge to learn more about it. So a full body stretch, we are going to start this one lying down on our backs.
躺平，呢個
And
我
we'll
最
start
叻㗎啦。
actually as you lay down, just pull your knees in towards your belly. Holding on wherever feels the best to you. Just with a little bit of movement by rocking side to side.
即係好似 B 巴筒咁樣攞埋攞嚟，不倒翁。
So the great thing about this morning yoga movement is that we use affirmations as a way to each of our practices and to really help set the tone for the day.
正能量啊！
And our affirmation today is one of my own personal favorites that I've been using myself for years, and it's I am a money magnet. So as you hold here throughout your practice and also
不過呢排真係 money magnet 就係啱到豬頭咁，豬頭咁。
I am a money magnet. And keep a hold of your knees, maybe widen them a little bit more so it's going more towards shoulders and armpits. And this might be enough, or you can come into your happy baby pose, holding onto the soles of the feet, widening the knees, and again.
但係其實你如果你真係吸錢嘅話咧，除非係金幣咯，但係金幣好似唔吸㗎。
Soften your shoulders, your neck, your head.
咁你就係 coins 嗰啲，你吸到幾多？
So how would your
你吸到
day
幾多
go if you operated on the belief that you are?
即係有錢嗰啲通常都係 digital
And
嘅
that's really how we want to work.
，digital related 唔係講緊 crypto。
What would it look like if you believed this to be true for yourself? And carefully release your feet down to the floor and widen them towards the edges of your mat. And you just relax your arms. We're just going to drop the knees down.
但而家全世界最勁嘅 money magnet 你知唔知啊？
This is
我哋
really
偉
great
大
for
特
your
首
low back.
777
Notice if there's any tension
因為
there
淨係
that
收得
you
現
need to be
金，
mindful of.
成屋都係富貴黃金屋咁。
And coming back to center, walk your feet in, feet are hip width distance
再
apart.
加埋
Just
佢
come
係
into a little
全世
bridge
界
pose. Squeeze your
元
glutes,
首當中
push into your
人工最
heels,
高。
and hug through your inner thighs as you lift up. Big belly breath. Exhale to
做
roll
到咁鬼
all
難，
the way back down.
無論
And
你
lift
男定女，
all the way up.
你都覺
We're
得
gonna
佢
go
真
right
係
away
食
into
屎。
our first downward facing dog. So you'll want to have your hands shoulder width distance apart.
咁我答咁都係
Hip width
幾人
distance apart. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back. And just go ahead and alternate here as you paddle through your feet. Maybe swaying the hips, wagging
咁
the
佢而家
tail
瞓
a
銀
little
紙
bit.
㗎，真係。
Relaxing your head.
第時香港加大嗰個銀碼面積都可能因為佢。
Walk your feet forward. Keep them pretty wide. And you can bend your knees a lot. Holding onto the elbows, swaying side to side.
即係點解唔收勞布咧？咁咪好
It's
咯。
a nice way to decompress through the spine. Gentle traction.
好攰啊！
And release fingertips down to the floor. Bend your knees generously and roll all the way up inch by inch. So from here, we're going to come into a goddess stance. So you can widen your feet. And you want to turn your heels in and your toes out, kind of pointing towards the top corners of your mat. As you inhale, reach out long through your arms. This is your star pose. And as you exhale, sink down into that goddess pose as you bend the elbows and bend the knees. And
應該都好似嗰啲人演南劇咁咯。
Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink it down. One
京劇
more.
嗰啲，
And exhale.
南劇嗰
And
啲
now
都會
holding here, bring your hands
咁
to
鬼
your
自由
thighs.
啊！
And drop your right shoulder down, roll the left shoulder back. A little twist here.
Yeah.
Switching sides, left shoulder down, right shoulder back.
Whoa.
And now facing down towards the mat, bring your fingertips to the floor and bend into your right knee as you straighten the left leg. Maybe flex the foot as you drop the hips down. Inhale, come all the way up and switch sides. Left knee bends, right leg is straight, and go once more on each side. Skandasana, right knee bends.
Ankle bend.
Left knee bends. Come all the way to center and turn your feet in so they're parallel towards the shorter edges of your mat. Wide-legged forward. You're welcome to hang out here with your arms down. If you'd like to stretch into your shoulders and upper back, you're going to interlace your fingers and reach the knuckles up.
捐褲浪就係呢種咁嘅情況。哎呀，
Staying with your intention.
好啲啦，真係我哋地公嗰陣時去琵琶湖，嗰個咩天橋立就係咁樣望，咁望到飛龍在天啊會。哎呀，即係捐人褲浪咁。
Lift up, flat back. Bring your hands to your hips, push your feet into the floor, and come all the way up. And we're going to do warrior two. We'll do it on each side. So you can turn your left toes pointing forward towards the top of the mat, and bend into your left knee as you open up your arms. So as you bend generously here, think of squeezing that left knee open. And we're just going to reverse right hand down, left arm, big stretch. Back to your warrior two. Straighten that front leg, turn the left toes in, and we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So this time, turn the right toes out and bend into your right knee. Try and keep your shoulders over your hips. Reverse. Right arm up. Keeping that deep bend in your front knee. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Bring the toes in. We're going to come back into our wide-legged fold. So come all the way down. Walk your hands towards your right foot. Fold in a little deeper. Hold on to whatever you can here. And switch sides. Walk your hands over to the left foot. Hold on. Hug it in. Coming all the way back through to center. Lift up halfway. Hands onto your hips. Push your feet into the floor. Come all the way up. And just look to the top of the mat so you can step up. And we'll take a little flow from here. Feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold down, release. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your palms, plank pose. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Let's find a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together and knees apart. Press your hips towards your heels and take a few breaths here.
祈禱嗰啲跪拜咁啊，3跪9叩。
Just noticing already how the sequence feels in your body, where you feel it most. Let's walk our hands in, lift your chest, and just bring your legs out in front of you. We'll come into a passive forward fold. So no strength necessary here. We're not pushing and pulling. So you probably won't be going as far as you would if you were to engage the muscles. It's just a different way of doing the pose. You can turn your palms to face up and just let yourself naturally round. It's a really wonderful way to stretch the entire posterior chain of muscles. So everything along the back side of your body, from the crown of your head, down your spine, down the legs, into the soles of your feet. A really wonderful stretch to do in the morning.
fight in the field, fight in the sea, fight in the street 咁樣。嚇？有個語名句啊嘛，客連司機啱講完。
Before we close, let's take a little
即
twist
係
here.
成個
Bend your
stretch，
right knee,
好似成個
cross
fight
your
咁
right
啊。
foot over your thigh. You can open up into a little twist, hugging that thigh in close, and really think of lengthening and growing a little taller.
啊 ，Mini 俾我遮住晒音喎，
Switch sides.
得翻個計啊。
Left leg in, left foot crosses over. Hug onto that leg as you
即係
open.
點啊？哦，OK。咦？好似調轉咗。
Let's release.
哦，我隻腳調轉咗，係是但。
To take the seats.
即係始終呢個節目對左右不分嘅人嚟講係一種歧視嚟。
Feeling the shifts that have occurred as a result. This time you've dedicated to yourself and your practice. Join your hands at your heart. Anchor in your intention, this affirmation. I am the money magnet. Feel it in. And we'll close with a big breath in through the nose, out the mouth. Bowing forward. Namaste.
同埋 magnet 咗之後咧，點樣放翻出嚟咧？如果你唔放嘅話，又未必係一種享受嚟啊嘛。喺某啲人嘅 perspective 裏邊，係咯，咁所以都未必一定係 perfect 嘅一件事。但唔計啦嚇，咁啊大家都賺多啲啦 ，regardless。咁今日第5日做完。